Howdy, hello, good afternoon. How are we all? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon indeed. Oops, wrong one. I want to make sure I write that one. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. Had a bit of a lazy morning, should we say. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good this morning, so I didn't get out of bed until 2 p.m. this afternoon, so I've only been up for less than 2 hours. But yeah, I was awake early. Felt quite rough. Went back to sleep again. Not be all, woke up about 2 o'clock. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so, yeah, feeling a bit better now, feeling a bit more awake, so I thought I might as well dive into a bit of LOTRO, a bit of a chilled afternoon. Just got some of the weeklies to finish off, because Sunday's is reset day, so you got a lot of hand-ins to do, so this character's not too bad. He just needs to do Morgul sigils here, and then Gundabad coins in and around Anakin, whatever, Cafu. So sigils of him with this all embers.
Burden, friend.
So we could do that.
Now then.
Oops, hang on. I was a little bit. How you doing, Guero? Good afternoon. Let's hand that in so it gives 500 embers. Boom, there we go. Right, so that's that one done. So what I'll do is I'll zip across to, which I don't actually have the travel skill to Scarheld. Funny enough, not Scarheld. Anakin Cafu. That's where I want to be. I want to head over there. So right, so Morgul sigils are done for Crete. I have a little spreadsheet now that I have to use to keep a track on everything because it's a bit of a nightmare with all my characters. Right, there we go. And inside we go. Dun, dun, dun. So how is everybody? Are you all tickety-boo yourself? Bacon's here, Bumps here, Keepy's here. Bloodluster Carpet. Wero, Holy Sheet, Lyran, Talvian, Warm Spiral, Dragon, Beefy, Beefster. How are you all? I'm waiting for the food to arrive. Oh, how was the weather, Bump? Anyway, how is the weather? Have you had a lot of snow? We haven't here, where we live. We've just had a bit of, bit of sleety, yucky, wet stuff. But that all disappeared. Ah. Okay. This guy here, I think I might be able to hand into a couple of coins of Gundabad for embers. I'm not entirely sure if I actually have enough. Yeah, maybe I do.
What tales have you to tell?
There we go. So, rain, cold here in the south. Ah, okay. Holy sheet, where are you from, by the way? I can't remember if you told me before. We have such a plethora of people. Memphis, Tennessee. Wow. There you go. You probably got similar weather to here in the UK. Wet and cold. That sounds about right. Right, let's just log out. It's like I'm in England again. Oh, yeah, that was it. Yes, sorry. Yeah, of course you were. Yeah, you were stationed over here for a little while, weren't you? Right, so let's log out Crete. Hat and robe. It's definitely not a robe. It's actually a very it's actually a hoodie, but it's got a fleece line in it because it is a bit chilly here. Bury St Edmunds, yeah, was it? Yeah, I do remember now. How you doing, Lou? Right, so I can fill in that part of that. Cloaks are comfortable. Yeah, I sadly don't have a cloak. I am kind of growing a bit. I haven't had a shave, but I did feel rough earlier, so I didn't want to be asked. I had a shower and I was like, that's my limit. Right, hang on, didn't log me out. Log out. I got paying for heating. No, the heating is on. I just because I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Sometimes you just feel the cold a little bit more. And sometimes putting an extra layer on is better than just wanging the heating on, because heating's expensive nowadays. Oh yes. What did M do? Sadly, she didn't do anything. No, I just felt, I woke up about 10 to 8 this morning and I just felt really rough, and I thought, well, I'll have a cup of tea, and 8:30 we had a cup of tea, and then I just felt ill again. My sinuses had all blocked up and I just felt as rough as a badger's ass, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going back to Corona. How you doing, Baz? So I thought I'll go back to sleep. And I went back to sleep and got up, and next minute I looked at my clock and it was like 1:30 in the afternoon. And even then I still felt rough, and then I've only been up a couple of hours. So yeah, I just feel drained today. I've just felt, last night I felt tired, and that's ended up having the sleep and starting so late with the stream, and then today I've just felt really so but yeah, here we are anyway. Right, so that was Creety done for his LOTRO weeklies. Creosote, let's bring Creo on, shall we? Creo. Oh yeah, he's in the Brewing and Sauce West. Oh, actually no. Well, I suppose I can leave him. I can come out. Hopefully. Oops. It's loading slowly. So how's everybody anyway? How are you all? So Baz, I hear that from Bump that you've had a bit of snow. You've had some snow over there. 4 hours. So let's just collect the silver. Oh, we got a boost. So stick that into there. That's quite a handy little thing. Right, so still pouring down. There's already 30. That'll be a definite winter land, won't it? So yeah, I need to go to Hultvis. I've got the resets today. I'll get one of them done. Stellaris, we've invaded by Moscow. Jaffa. I was like, somebody's just IM me, and I'm like, who the hell's that? That's Jaffa. That would be Jaffa. Jaffa. Yeah, you remember last night, Blob, that Lewis, when we were on about what men say is actually 9 inches. Yeah. Oh, Jaffa, you see, he's got his inventory. He's a little level 14 burglar. Ooh. In the Berg, he's Jaffa. I see. Right, let's just. Well, these do reset on a Sunday now. We get twice a week. We're not doing bad actually on the on these legendaries, to be fair. That one's not bad. That one still needs a crafted room. That one's done. So that's nearly done. Needs better runes. And then I just need to work on this satchel of healing. And then obviously what I've been doing on the Runekeeper as well is you guys have been seeing over the past day or so. He's just trying to level up my virtues for healing, because they are a bit pish. They're okay for obviously nearly everything else, but oh dear. That would not be a cockfight that you'd want to see, would it? Right, Gullmarks for moats. We can hand in this. Hold the smokes. Yep, we can control me on that one. There we go. That's that one done. So we'll do that. Hand that in.
The Vales must be made safe.
There we go.
Do
So
what you can.
that's finished for that one. Oh.
The Mjolnings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
Guerrero, I have done in the past, only very briefly, late last year when they did the whole level squash. I played then, but it never really grabs my interest. It was a good little game. I did enjoy the month that I played, and I did get a gnome rogue to about level 47 or something. I can't remember what level it was now, to be fair. It could have been higher, but it didn't grab me. It really didn't grab me. Alright, let's just grab that. Let's go kill some stuff in here. There we go. Lewis is like, yeah. Give me a bit of a bah. Oop, hello, the stalker just spawned there. Come here, you. Come on. Whee. Warm spout dog. Yeah, just give it a go. With it being free to play and everything, it is quite quite unique. Is that you can play the whole game without paying anything. And if you need any help or advice, etc., just ask away. There's plenty of people in here with a lot of experience of the game, so they can all help. When you install it, when you're downloading, it will ask if you want to install high-res textures. Definitely say yes to that, because it does. That's kind of a legacy thing from years ago, where people's PCs weren't as powerful. Whereas the high-res textures do make the game look that bit nicer. There is also an option to run the 64-bit client, which again, on your launcher, when it pops up, there's a little down arrow. Click that, go to options, and then on one of the tabs it says use 64-bit beta client. Use that. It does help the game run a little bit better as well. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Warm Spiral Dragon, just out of interest, which part of the world are you from? The only reason I ask, I'm not asking for your full address or anything. It's just if you're based in the EU or if you're based in the US, a choice of server. Oh, you're from the UK. Okay. The choice of server is basically do it as trap. That's your trick, Lewis, not mine. On the server list, you'll see that various servers have a bracket afterwards, and that'll say like EU RP or EU FR for French. I will suggest that you go onto Evernight. It's one of the busiest EU servers. There's plenty of room, don't worry, you will get in. But all the servers are physically based in the United States on the east coast of America. So everybody's ping is the same from the EU generally, give or take 10, 20 milliseconds. It's just that they're based on time zone because they are the original servers that were in, I think it was Ireland or the Holland. I can't remember which one it was. But they used to be physically based in the European Union. Continent, should we say, or Europe. And then they moved them all over to basically where Turbine was, back on the east coast of America. So just be mindful when you choose a server. That's not to say you can't choose a different server. If you have a lot of friends from the US or anything like that and you want to play there, that's perfectly fine. It just won't be as busy on normal EU play times. Right, so I need a couple more sheepsies. Right, there's another captive sheep. Captive sheep. Right, that's that done. So that's the one of the two done. So let's leave the instance. Ignore Lewis the Blob. He's he's trying to be funny. He's trying to be smart. Rick Six, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, there we go. So that's that one done. More gold marks there. Into Auerbag, rather. Take it to Auerbag.
We hear tell of great deeds from far away, but danger is always near.
Yeah, Warm Spiral, that's what we're on, yes. Most of us are playing on that server. Yeah. Not everybody, obviously, because various people, various viewers especially, are from different parts of the world as well. Cheers, Rick Six. There we go. Telling me to hydrate. Gotta remember. How you doing, Mrs. Sting? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you, my dear. Are you well? Somebody in. There's somebody in here, and I think it's a hunter. I can hear them. Pew, 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 pew. But not to worry, plenty enough. Doing good. Been adulting most of the day. Gotten shelves at grocery shop. Clean the shower glass doors. Wow. Busy, busy, busy. that's that. Hey, Galera, I know you both, obviously, I think you're both from Spain or Spanish speaking, so hey, no worries, no worries. We tend to keep it to English so everybody can understand, but no, I understand you saying hello to each other. Don't want that. You don't want that. Nah. Wink. Another relic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, this is where I always think I'm going to miss something by going down to looks like you are. Mm-hmm. Just throw it on the floor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Magic's just about to join the fray. She's just stepped into the room. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oops, there's a relic. Nearly missed a relic. Asian. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Do you need any more balloons? I think about that. Balloons, I think. Mm-hmm. Resting spot. Right, so I need... Okay, so I just need one more silent gloom and then down to the bottom. Boink. And then I think it's along here, is it? Down to the left? There. Right, so I just need to kill the source of the gloom. The rooming in the glooming. Mm-hmm. There he is. Point. Dead. Done. Leave instant. Was it Rick and Morty? I could 99% certain say that it wasn't Rick and Morty. Right. And then Kidsul Kala. Don't think she'll have ever seen it. She wouldn't even be able to point them out. Oh shit, I think got all of them. Brooches, bonds, and maybe. One shot. Ah, shit. I thought I was missing one. I haven't got the swords. I thought I was missing one. Poof. That one. That'll pass. The one we want. There you go. In we go. Right, now we need to get a sword and pick up. Da, 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 da. Boink. Go. That hunter's killing everything. Hunters do. Yeah. He's feeling cloggy. It's all clogged up. Yeah, Bump's getting angry. I think he's having to go back to somewhere he's been. Okay, we got some one more Shun sword. We still need some brooches of the fallen. Got all the dark waters, which is fine. Rick and Morty video. Gonna upset him now with that comment, you do realise. No, ants. Right, so that's the Shun sword. We need one more of those. We need to do the bonds of the drowned. And he's there. So let's pew, 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 pew. And he's there. And Brooke falling over here. And that's a reforge required. Yeah, level 50. Right, so we can leave instantly. Let's do the reforge. Get rid of forge. Doink. London. And put it in the
What can I do for
color. Done. Right. Let me just double check on my list. So that one's done. That one's done. That one's done. The creosote is done until kind of tomorrow. Oh, switcheroo. Time to switcheroo. We'll leave him there. How you doing, Jaffa? How you doing? I suppose. Ask to ask. Fine. That means he can hand in his Mogul sigils. 500 embers. Not bad, thanks, Java. Not bad, not bad. Hope you're enjoying your burglar that you're leveling. Anyway. Aha, stood right next to the person I need to speak to. And then also right over there. Boom. Dance Baz. Probably. Oh, not lucky. Grumpy. So you stick your butt in my face.
Now then.
Just rude. Just rude. Right, so that's the sigils done there. Oh yes, plenty of orbit quests, plenty of orbit quests. Right, so that's done for Mogul sigils for Gazbo. Now I just only need to go to Scarhouse. I'm hoping if I don't actually have. Yeah. Anyway, Jaffa, this is for you. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my house. Now, all the housing instances have a Wenda Cranesbill. You can also find her at Bree and various other places. She's at the Ball Fountain in Bree. But I know you were saying that you were going to go VIP probably on Friday for your payday and everything, which is great. You'll get to unlock a few things, and then you'll become a premium account if you aren't already, should you not carry on with the VIP. But pretty much you go speak to this lady. As a VIP bonus, you'll get a couple of items. And as I was discussing with you via IM, yeah, you're already premium. So that means you basically spent money in the game via the store or something like that. So yeah, you've got some restrictions unlocked. So you'll speak to her.
With you a moment?
She looks exactly the same no matter where she is. So you speak to her, accept, and then just complete the quest. And you get 2 items that you can see there: subscriber town services and the subscriber jug. They just finish now, and then you'll have those 2 items in your bags. Now, one of those is the subscriber jug, and it says on use, it accelerates crafting time. It prevents item wear from combat, crafting, and defeat. It lasts for 2 days, and it has a 10-minute cooldown. After 6 hours, it'll disappear from your bag. So pretty much as soon as you get it, just click it, and then it's active. You get this little icon underneath your health bars, your morale, and it's called subscriber buffs. Now, basically, for anybody that doesn't know, that isn't a VIP, this is one of the big perks that they've given last year to VIPs who are basically subscribers. So pretty much when you've got it active, you'll take no damage. You'll have no repair costs. Now, that is quite a substantial thing, especially for people who go into a lot of raids, because you get battered in those places. Even doing a lot of fellowship stuff, even when you are crafting, even when you are, like I say, in group content, you take damage to your gear, and that is all your gear that you've got equipped. So it needs repairing. So over a lifetime of a character from 1 to 130 and beyond, you will take a lot of damage, and that's all money that you've earned. So that kind of negates it. Also accelerates crafting time. Now, accelerated crafting time basically means you will, instead of it going, here's one item, I've crafted another item, you're basically going crafted, craft. It does it so quickly. So it is a big buff. I mean, I think everybody, and I'm sure Baz and Lewis and everybody that's been a subscriber for a long time will realise how much of an advantage this is now as a subscriber in comparison to what it used to be. You didn't have this. So that's one of the VIP bonuses. That's the subscriber bonus. The other one is probably the even bigger, really. I'm just going to lock it so that I don't accidentally sell it. And I'll just plunk that into there. Right, so this one is basically the subscriber town services, and this item allows you to perform town services actions while adventuring for 48 hours. So as soon as you pick that up for 48 hours from that point, you have access to, and if I right click the icon here, subscriber town services, the shop, the vault, shared storage, your wardrobe, the auction house, your reforges if you're doing it, imbuements if you can, obviously sometimes you can, and relic combinations. So basically these bottom 3 won't be there if you are less than, say, level 45 upwards ish. Below, if you're below level 45, level 50, you won't see those because you haven't picked up any legendary items. You aren't going to imbue any legendary items, and you're certainly not going to be combining any relics. But basically, I can browse a shop. I can sell stuff. You can't buy anything from it, but you can sell it. So when you're out adventuring in the wilds, and all of a sudden, like yesterday when I was in and around Troll Shores, my bags kept getting full. All you do is you sell all the stuff. You can buy it back, and if necessary, you can repair. However, you shouldn't need a repair if you've got your subscriber buff on. So that's one of the things. Great option there. Secondly, your vault. This and opening your shared vault anywhere in the world is an absolute godsend. Now, there's one example of a place that you go to that I did prior to us getting these subscriber buffs. And it was up in Erid Mithrin in Rovania. And we were doing, I think it was Stickle Gundu. Or was it the Glimmerdeep? I think it was Stickle Gundu. Yeah, Stickle Gundu. Now, it's part of a quest chain, and you go into here with about 5 dwarfs all running around with you, and you clear the whole area. Now, I'm not joking. my legendary items that I had on me at the time, I had to go in and out about 6 times to keep reforging them because you didn't have the option to reforge. I had to go back out, go back into the instance, go back out because the XP in there was just bonkers. It really was for item XP. Now, when you go in there, you just waltz through, and at any time you want to, you just right click and go open legendary item reforge, and you can reforge exactly where you stood. You don't even have to move. You just so the other week when we were doing the 9 run, we were going around killing the Nazgul in Mordor Besieged. I was doing that on my horse. I was just trying to steer while I'm reforging my weapons before I got to the next one because they dinged. Now, if you've got 5 or 6 to do, it's quite tricky and you can run into stuff and all sorts. But doing that there saved me so much time going back again. Jaffa, yeah, well, shared storage is... I wonder what you were doing there. Now, to be fair, Lewis, it was in between going to the different Nazgul. It wasn't while, everybody else is fighting and I'm just like reading a comic kind of thing. I was doing it in between the fights. Yeah, I just put myself on follow. I thought, fuck this. Didn't get off my horse. Now, yes, to be fair, you will do, Jaffa, use shared more than anything. Now, I have unlocked that to the most it can be, and that's 310. Now, initially, you will use in-game coins, that you pick up from questing. Then eventually, you have to use LOTRO points. Now, what I'll say about the shared storage, and I did mention it last night, but some people won't know, it is across your account. Now, you think, yeah, that's obvious, guys. You're going to load in on one character and it's going to be there. Yes, but you'd think that was per server. And it wasn't something I realised until I started leveling characters on the legendary servers, because they're the only other characters I have are on the legendary servers. Now, on Arnor, when I loaded in a character, I had 310 shared storage unlocked. So, it's across every character on every server, you have access to shared storage. Now, the contents of your shared storage are still limited per server. Yeah. So, this character, you can see all this shared storage here that I've got. This is just for Evernight. Every content that's in here is only for Evernight. If I go to Arnor, none of this stuff is there. It's only what I've collected on that server can be in the shared storage. But it's the unlock. So I have unlocked 310 shared slots. That is every character across every server. You only have access to that specific server though, but the actual vault space is there for you to use. So you'll notice, Jaffa, that it will come in very, very handy for you. But again, because it's one of the subscriber buffs, you can access your shared storage and your vault anywhere in the world. Even if you're in an instance, even if you're at housing like I am now, wherever you are, you don't have to go to a vault. Like I said, this is probably the biggest perk for VIPs subscribers now in the whole of the game, to be fair. It has improved access dramatically. Also, if you want to go to the auction house, if you're picking up a lot of legendaries for other characters or something like that, which you invariably do, as you level around the world, you will pick up legendary items for other classes. Not necessarily what you need. I just bin them off. However, there is a little market for putting them on the auction house. Because if you go to legendary items, class items, we'll just search. There's a fair few. People put them on there. Usually, funnily enough, nearly everybody puts them on for 200 silver. It's almost like the minimum. Or if, in that case, there's a Bjorn carving of the first age. But you can see the prices of the first stages are ridiculous. Now, somebody there, reshaped Guardian's belt of the first stage. Yes, it's got 2 tier 5s on there. Guardian's ward block and challenge targets, which are nice. But he's wanting 6,790 gold. I don't think he's going to sell, to be fair. I think he's pissing in the wind a little bit there, but who knows? Who knows? So, but yeah, you can put a lot on there. But always be careful. Be mindful of the level. Now, there's burglar's tools of the second age there. It's a minimum level 59. Yeah, okay. But just be careful of the actual item level, because some of them, when you look at them, they might not be... You might, oh, that's cheap. But then when you look at them, it's like there's a captain's emblem of the third age. Someone's trying to sell it for 800. Why would you do that? Why? People are just going to buy them to level, mostly, especially endgame. That's all I ever do with mine now. I'm just buying to level. Now, this character, he still has got a shit ton of work to do on his items, because he's crap. Incoming healing, and he still needs to work on the... why haven't I upgraded that one? Quick response skill of damage. Shocking. But yeah, that needs a bit of work as well. But like I say, as a VIP, as somebody who is a subscriber, having those, and just remember, get it in your head, every 48 hours, you've got to go pick them up again. The other thing is put it in your quick slots like I do. To unlock your quick slots is Control and /. This is a UK keyboard. So that unlocks it. Says up there, quick slot bar unlocked. You can move it out if you want and just drag it back into the slot. There it is. Always remember though, lock your quick slots again. Because otherwise what happens is if you're a clicker like I am, you start dragging skills around. And sometimes you drag them off the screen and it's kind of embarrassing. So lock it down. Just make sure quick slot bar lock is now on. So there we go. That's the advantages of having... yeah, to be honest with you, Jaffa, a lot of the keybinds are pre-done for you, like Control and /, for locking and unlocking the quick slots. A lot of them are. Why have I got that in twice? Arrow, iron, marbles. See, I don't actually know why I've got them in twice. Bit bonkers. Get out. I don't even use the marbles. Funnily enough. Right, so this is obviously Gazbo. He's done the Mogul sigils. I need to go to Scarhald. So I always go to my house just because my house is there. So I travel there and come down here. Always handy. Always handy. Right, so from here we can probably get to Scarhald. I hope. We can. Up. Push. Away we go. Right, I'm just going to see if I actually do have marked.
We are not strangers here. Not truly.
I do.
Yeah.
15 marks along this. It's not too bad then. So there we go. That's another 100 motes of enchantment. Better than a kick in the balls. So I can put that down on my spreadsheet. Hey, Gazbo's done that one. Yeah, could you? No. Oh, it later. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say I'm just checking football. City. Yeah. No, it's on Sky. Half past. Right, that's that done. So he's kind of done for the week on that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log out there. Jaffa, to be honest with you, I don't know half as much as say someone like Lewis or Baz or Keepy, etc. They're a font of knowledge. I think the advantage for me is that I can visually show people how to do it with everybody coming to the streams, etc. I always think visual run-throughs of things is a lot easier than even when you see on LOTRO wiki, like, oh, go here, do this, do that. You sometimes the old phrase, a picture speaks 1,000 words. It's because you take in information through your eyes so much quicker than actually reading the words. So that's why I don't mind running over things several times, because everybody's new. People come across different things. There are certain things I can't answer. I think we had the question yesterday about what the visual wiki, the visual wiki. Now, to be fair, I mean, people could record videos, and I'm sure there are tutorials on YouTube going through how to do certain things. Me, I do prefer the live format than doing an actual video and editing and all that. It's funny because somebody actually mentioned it. A couple of the big streamers, or big-ish streamers from the UK, were actually discussing there's certain restrictions coming on Twitch with certain games. And I think a lot of it's to do with League of Legends, and some people that were viewers, if they had any kind of ad blockers going, they seriously detected it, and they were kind of like getting blocked from watching the content. And one of the streamers, he's more a YouTuber than a streamer, he said, well, why don't people just start streaming on YouTube? And then some of his followers actually said, well, yeah, that's all well and good, but I actually like the live format of watching people play. And then if I want to watch a video on demand, I will watch YouTube. So, and I'm to be honest with you, it was almost a bit of a clarification for me, because that's what I prefer. I prefer to do the live. I prefer to do this. It's a more comfortable environment, and I have time to do this. I can start up a stream within 5 minutes, play a few hours. You can go live, Baz, absolutely, and that's what he was saying. But they said the accessibility was better on YouTube for watching video content rather than live content. I know you can go live. I've been on live when I've done the Rockfish Games streams for Everspace. They used to do Mixer, they used to do Steam, they used to do YouTube, they used to do Twitch all at the same time. Absolute nightmare, like, you know, trying to keep up with 4 channels of chat. But people were saying that just because of the big format of Twitch is seen as the live content, but people then liked to go back and watch the VODs. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I have got videos lined up, which, you know, if people want to watch back, they can do. I do think YouTube is more accessible video on demand wise than Twitch. Twitch, I always think like you're trying to find a specific thing, and I always find it a bit more awkward to do. Because I watch a lot of YouTube with Magic downstairs. You know, we'll be having dinner or just sat when we're watching, you know, having a cup of tea or something like that. We'll stick on YouTube on the TV. And obviously all your subscriptions are there. You can see when the new videos are. I don't think Twitch is as that far ahead or advanced with that. But a lot of their viewers, like I say, a lot of the people's viewers who were streamers and YouTubers, they said, I like the live format, but I like to be able to watch old content or the videos on demand of the content I've just watched on YouTube. So, yeah, it's a bit of an oddity. I think eventually they'll all have the same feature sets, or as near as damn it, and then they're fighting to try and create that little unique market for themselves. So YouTube will bring out a feature, Twitch will bring out a different feature. So yeah, how it develops and whether there'll just be one big mashup, I don't actually know. But I'm happy the way we're going anyway. I mean, in the last year we have exploded, and that is all down, and I keep saying that it's such a monotonous thing, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but it is down to you guys coming back again and again and again, watching the content, asking the questions, calling me a dickhead, that kind of stuff. It makes me want to do it. I don't, you know, if I was only, you know, making exactly, see? Well, I thought I'd throw that in because I knew you two bastards would actually say something like that. So there you go. See, there you go. Nearly got it right, Baz. Nearly. That's the one. So that's why I do it, and that's what I enjoy. So you know, we've got Magic involved a little bit as well from time to time, although she's not feeling up to it at all of late with having the COVID and the subsequent symptoms. So I'm sure eventually we'll get back to having her on stream as well. But yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Bit of a king. Lewis, you're so weird. You're so weird, dude. You're so weird. Right, anyway, I just need to triple check who. So Hysteria needs to do Morgul and Scarhold as well. So I'm just going to bring in my Hunter. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Snozzle. But yeah, but I mean, we're going back. I went off a little bit of a tangent, but if anybody does have any, especially if you're a new player, if you want to find out how you should do something, or how do I unlock a certain thing, or how do I craft this, or if you want to see that, by all means, just say it, and if I get a chance, I will certainly run through it. Even little things about how you unlock your quick slot bars, people don't always know. It's like, oh, what's the key combo? You can't always find it. I can tell you virtually straight away. How do you link things into chat? What's the key combination? That kind of thing. So, no, I don't want that. Ooh. Oh, no. Unlucky, Julie. Just gangster. Thank you. Now, funnily enough, there would be a way to do that if I actually enabled it, to actually allow people, i.e. you guys in the chat, to redeem geek coins for it. I could actually set that up, I think, in some shape or form, so that all of a sudden I could go, ooh, he's gone. Yeah, if you get 1 million channel points, which I suspect Harkoonin is trying to do. Yeah. I know. See, I'm getting stream sniped now. Where are you, little shit? Where are you? Oh, he's there. He's there. But yeah, it's definitely a case of if you get 1 million points, channel points, then you can actually stop the stream. I've been trying to do it as well, but pay me to bump him off. Wow, damn, fucking hell. Yeah. Getting attacked from all quarters now, aren't I? Fuck's sake, Jesus.
Let us not tarry.
There we go, another 500 embers of enchantment. I'm just gonna check. Oh, heist, baby. Right, so let me just check. What I actually did as well, I had a load of them gift givers brands. I had about 60 something, I can't remember, 67, 68 or whatever it was the other day, and I actually went and got myself a first age Lawmaster's staff to hand in. So I thought, well, I got a load. So I thought, I'll go on a minute. Right, ooh, no. Right. Ooh, Embers of Enchantment, I've got 8,700. I know, but I also need a load of Scrolls of Empowerment still. Ah, see, it doesn't actually keep it because I sent it across. And he actually has it. I think I did. I can't remember now. I know he's got it. He's definitely got it. Excuse me. Right, so he, like I say, he hasn't got anything there. Where was he need to go? Was it Scarheld as well for this one? Go on now. This is why I need a list. You've got Morgul sigils to hand in. Yeah. This moats. And Scarheld moats and Gundabad coins. They're the 4 things. So Mogul, Ultis, Scarhold, Gundabad. Oh, you want my spreadsheet now, do you? You want my bloody spreadsheet? Unbelievable. Can't have nothing. Oh, who died? Oh, Keepy got kicked in the nuts. Baz got kicked in the nuts. Anybody else get kicked in the nuts there? Oh dear. That's a shocker. I sacrificed yourself. Right, so I need to go... Oh shit, what? Soduko. Scarhold. I need to go Scarhold. Right. Can I get to Scarhold? Yes, I can. Yeah. That's Sudoku is the number grid. Yeah. Should be seppuku, I think it is, which is Japanese for committing suicide. Parkour. I thought it was really funny because there's a kind of a long-standing joke. We were in the Rift a long time ago. There is a little video on I think it's on my YouTube channel still. Oh no, it might be a clip actually on thingy. Let me just grab it. Let me just find it. I'm going to see if I can actually find it because this might be a long time ago. I mean a long time ago. Oh, there it is. There it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Why is it you can never find? Yeah. It's actually... Do you know when it was, Lo? I've actually just seen. I created this clip on the 29th of September 2019. So it's over. So this is the clip. And pretty much we were in the Rift. And Lewis did a backflip, but you can watch it. And then he went, parkour. Well, obviously, you'll hear my response. I've put on about 5 stone since then. So, yeah, there you go. That's the clip. And funnily enough, this week's LOTRO beacon has the code for anti-fall damage. And it is actually parkour. So it did actually make me chuckle that I thought anti-fall damage. And then obviously Lewis did that backflip, fell off the ledge. And then it just kind of went a bit weird. Wow. I think we've kind of been invaded by somebody called Crazy. Because we've got Crazy Cynica. Crazy. Wow, that's a hell of a name. But yeah, that was quite a long time ago. Let's say September 2000. That was when I created the clip. Whether it was actually that day or not, I'm not entirely sure.
Hear me.
There we go. So that's 200 motes handed in there as well. Yeah, it was quite hilarious to be fair. Right, let me just go to Brie on this character, and the reason is that he can get there. Brie. There we go. Then we just start laughing. Is that Dutch for twat? Yeah. Oh dear. Right. There we go. I can't believe that's like, well, yeah, a year and what we're talking 5 months, 4 months. So yeah, about over 16 months ago. That. Yeah. Backflip fell off. Parkour. Is that Dutch for twat? Yeah. Lewis doesn't sound like Frank Bruno. Yeah. Not me, Larry. I need a shit. Need a beer. As well, by the way, just to go back to about the VIP thing, if you come to the Boar Fountain in Bray, Wender is here as well. So if you need to pick up your VIP jugs and everything, you can do. But obviously, I'm just going to go here because this little lady does give us scrolls of empowerment of level 74. Now, so have just a quick look at my LOTRO out weeklies. So he's collected there. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to put. Indeed. Right, so Spam can go there. Terry can go there as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave him there temporarily. So we're going to switch over to Spamicus Maximus Meridius. And then we can grab a few things as well. I'm really not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. That is going to be ice baby cold tomorrow. The current estimate is going to be about -5, -6 in the wind chill. Sorry. Hello. I can give left. Probably. I don't think he's popping out. What's because I end up moving? Yeah. I had trouble today, Lou, and that wasn't as bad. And I mean, obviously, it wasn't a work day, but yeah. British Gas customer services, nice. I presume you mean British Gas by BJ. He works in customer services. Doesn't mean he's a plumber. Bit of difference there, you know. Yeah, we've got a problem with our boiler, and that's not a euphemism for her indoors. So yeah, we've got a plumber coming tomorrow to have a look at it. Yeah. No, I'm not an engineer. Yeah. Pretty much, he sounds like he spends his lifetime on the telephone getting an earache from customers saying, "Why is my bill wrong? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that?" I'd rather go outside and freeze my bollocks off, to be honest, than that. Boom. Ah. That wasn't the best place to dance. That's middle-aged metal feminist there. Yep. There he is. Right, I just need to hand these in. Lewis, you only hear what you want to hear.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend. Now
Right,
then.
there we go. So that's another 500. Right, I need to be careful here, because that will have just put me over 9,000. There's a meme there, isn't there? Over 9,000. Indeed, the Brie Conga is not something to be missed. Darky, when is LOTRO point giveaway? I don't give away any points. I think you might be getting a bit confused. I'm not part of the official LOTRO stream. I have no idea, to be fair. Couldn't tell you on that one. Right. So we done that. So we need to go to Scar. You know, is he Scarhold as well? He is. Scarhold modes. Nice. Let's see. Long beard mark.
Hear me, Kizinek.
Hear me, kissy.
We seek Domdobru,
There
a true home.
that one. Done. Cool. Then we're sending back to Esteladlan. He's done on that one as well. He's done there. The next up will be Terry. Terry Hesticles. Yep. Bit of everything for you, ain't he? You have to do it manually. You have to do it manually. Yeah, but on a Thursday, you see, when they reset, you'll think, oh, have I done them or not? Problem. That's why I did the macro to. You've only got 2 characters anyway, so you can have the macros set up and you just run them manually. I just have it set to run on a timer for convenience. Right, let's drag Terry out of hibernation. He's at Wood's Edge. Right, it's time for that. You know, it'd be highly hilarious if it would actually been one. Somebody's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8 in a minute. I'm going to, because we've had 1, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, we've had 10,000, so we're gonna have a 5, 6, 7, 8, and then somebody will go 9. The points. Think of the points. Right. So, what we have here is that I need to unlock that. He needs module sigils. He needs Hultvis motes. Oh, he's got Hultvis motes as well. Yeah, I forgot he's got Hultvis motes. Cool marks for motes. Yep. Whoop. Really not got enough motes. Gull marks, rather. Got 31. How many do you need? Is it 55? Oh, bollocks. Okay. Right, so I need to go to my house and come back again. Right. So I need to go pick up my weekly stuff. Yeah, you cut it down to about 90 numbers then. It's higher than 7,000, so you're down to 776 numbers then. Official Mr. Britson. Ooh, it's higher than 713. Good afternoon, official Mr. Brit. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was just throwing a curveball in there just to confuse everybody and herself.
Could you help me with something?
7447. It's lower, so you're down to 400. Well, no, actually, you're down to 308 numbers. I think 307, 308 numbers. Buy me, Charlie.
How can I be of service?
See, people are now like, ooh, what it's going to be, what it's going to be, what it's going to be. Yep. Lower than 7512. Hey, come on, though. look at the one above you, Deuce. Mr. Official Brit shot his load a little bit early there. Higher than 7,200. Putting a curveball. See? Yeah, of course you were, Lou. Of course you were. Right. This is where it starts getting frantic. Right, we're just going to use up 4 of these. Oh, it's lower. Oh, dear. 7216, it's higher. Ooh, see, people are starting to get frantic now. They're starting to pay the interest. I'm waiting for somebody just to waltz in and snipe it. Boom! There she goes. She nicks the coins. 1,400. See, everybody else, you see how quick everybody else is trying to put money in. Trying to put the guesses in. Rigged. Even I don't know the bloody Keepy's like, eh? Oh, see, Keepy started another one. See, straight away, once the lockbox has been found, a new one starts straight away. Now, Yinya straight away put in the first guess. Then Vroom Fondell put in a guess. And then Keepy put in a guess. So we already know that the next box, which is on the go, is below 4321. It's higher than 634. See, straight away it starts. That's actually quite good because when it gets panicky, people already start the next box. Higher than 69. Oh, Keepy, I need to ask anyway. After the D&D session the other night, have you still got some lift? Are you still feeling the lift? I say, oh yeah, so we're down to 3,500 between 1, 2, 3, 4. It's higher than 1, 2, 3, 4. Keepy's late. I'm not saying. But someone mentioned it in Gazzy. I was thinking of the lift. Well done, Jaffa. Well done, Jaffa. Tell you what, Jaffa. Right, there you go. Round of applause. And confetti win. Has just shot his load early. Right, so I'm just going to unlock these on this. Oh, there we go. Because these are the tier 83s, which is fine. How you doing, Skybird? Rowings shoots his 2345 and it's lower than 2345. See, I even don't know the number unless I went and actually checked the actual text file that it's put into. But I actually don't know. Banda, how are you doing, Mandalorian? This is the way. How you doing? Good afternoon. Good. Glad to hear. Glad everybody's okay. It's a bit, I think, certain parts of the UK and obviously in the EU, it's a little bit blustery, cold and snowy. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure you keep yourself safe and well. Lowest 3794. Lewis is throwing his curveballs in again. Curving his balls. Lower than 1900, but we're higher than 1500. So we're narrowing it down. So you've got 399 numbers to have a go. No, we had a little flurry and then it stopped. It was very cold and windy and slightly wet. Ooh, Bump, you're a little bit early. Just half a second. Half a second. Yeah, it can't put 0.5, so it'll be just like half a second early. Right, so it's higher than 1684, so you might want to readjust, Bump. Readjust. Ooh, it's higher than 1773. Ooh. That was 201 years before I was born. I was born in 1974. Power shift. Gamble. Hark's doing a gamble. How you doing, Hark? Everybody's winning these coins. It's a bit just not nice. Right, so I need 120,000 on that. No. 31,000. 152 is a bit of overkill. Yeah. I'm just actually trying to make a bit of room for... it's lower than 1885. It's lower than 1804. How you doing, Lieutenant Nemesis? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Mando's in for 1791. See, people are now throwing numbers in and it's like everybody's like, can we keep up? Oh, bump, you've done it again. I think whatever time you're using, just add another one. So we know it's already lower than 1791. But it's higher. Oh, see, we lost it. Higher than 1781. So you're down to 9 numbers. 9 numbers. Ooh. Why do you have a diamond next to your name? It's because you are a VIP of the channel. If you hover over it on your Twitch chat, you'll see. And obviously you're a subscriber as well, you see. It's higher than 1783. Oh, Louis shot his load after 3 seconds. So did Mando after 7 seconds. Everybody's like, no, missed things. And Louis takes it. There he goes. He gets his 1,600 geek coins. Now, if anybody guesses now, you're already starting the new lot box, so just be careful. Boom, Louis takes the coins. He's going to say that it's all the curveballs he was throwing in there just to throw people off there, but, you know, don't believe a word of it. Right. Dear. There he goes. Yep, so here we go. Straight away. It's lower than 1784 already. Keepy just actually replicated what Lewis had put in, and it's actually lower. He needs them. He doesn't have a job. He do. Yeah, I think fairly well, Lieutenant Nemesis. I think if we're on him, low blow. Isn't that the best kind, Lou? We need to take that out. Right. And for last. Oh, sorry, Hark. You just got shot in the head. Right, so this one, I need 4. I need 120,000. 152, too many. There we go. Let's just stick 1 into that. So, how much do we need left to just max that one? 18,000. So, that's a 27. 15,000 somewhere. 31. 3,000. Let's use 5 of them. Fly. Boom. Bosh. Done. So the only thing on this now I haven't really done is the incoming healing rate on the champions room. So that's Terry done. There we go. But tish indeed. In fact, let's have a dad joke because we haven't had one in a while. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change colour? They had a reptile dysfunction. Wow. Hey, too slow, Lou. Too slow. Who'd you lose? Yin Yao's like, put that down quite significantly then, haven't we? It's higher than 1,000. Wow, even I can't keep up with this. Oh, people were paying attention about, so we did, 1784 and 1,000. So you got 783 numbers to have a crack at there. Right, let's just double check that we are not carrying. No, they're all 26. That's good, that's good, that's good. Right, so what we need to do is just plonk these into Anphalas. That's where I plonk all my scrolls. Of might, pound to account, count essence is going to there. Trade, stealing, and collect shit out of the vault. Indeed. Spending. There was an online game where everyone played a German sausage. It was the worst MMO ever. You did a verse joke. How you doing, Original? It is indeed Super Bowl Sunday. It's the final game of the NFL season. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be an interesting one to watch. I'd actually like to watch it, but there's no chance. It's not a freaking prayer I'm going to be able to watch it. Will Tom Brady cement his basically title of the greatest of all time? Or will Patrick Mahomes do it again and cement a start of his legacy, really? Who knows? Right, so I'm just going to plunk them into there. Just emptying my bags of shizer. Let's just get some rep stuff. Gather some crap. Boom, that got a lot of crap there, didn't it? Boom, shaboom. That's for selling. Going to there. If we can sell. You know where's Bacon? We did see you, not a problem. How you doing, my friend? Good afternoon to you. In fact, good afternoon, everybody. Let's have a little look-see of who we've got. Furlon's here, Hark's here, Keepy's here, Bump's here, Lewis is here, Lieutenant Nemesis Magic, Mrs. Sting, Runic, Skybird, Bacon, Carpet, Shuraquista, Clubmate, Codeman, Crayink. Now, there's a lot of crazies, all with the same name, so I'm not entirely sure if they're just bots. So, to all you crazies, hello, if you are not bots. Fantasy Zoned, Guerrero's here, Hinyaldi, Holy Sheet, Jaffa, Yinya, Chris Cuervo, Lyron, Mandalorian, Minimes, Rawinthan, Sashi and Den 11, Saxa, Silinum, Talrian, Tontons, VNK, Virgo Pros rather, and Vroom Fondel. Good afternoon to you all. I hope you are indeed tickety-boo. Right, let's just open the shop and sell the rest of that shit off that we don't need, like that. That's crazy with those crazies. Indeed. Yeah, don't worry, Jaffa, I am hydrating. I'm just slurping on the tea. Usually, if I am planning on playing LOTRO again, what server would be the most active? Now, usually, depends where you are in the world. So, which continent do you hail from? Are you from Europe? Are you from the US? Australasia? Are you from America? You want to be looking at something like Arkenstone or Brandywine. They are seemingly the busiest US servers. I couldn't say for definite which is the busiest because I play on the EU servers. But either Arkenstone or Brandywine would be my suggestion. Right. So he's been... he needs to go to Morgul, doesn't he? Morgul, Hultvis, Scarhold. So we'll go back to Hultvis. There we go. Vroom Fondel bringing some very handy help there. Barkenstone for pure US times. Brandywine if you're during a bit of off times. Oh yeah. And Gladden is very popular in the US. Oh, 9,200. So there we are. Here to hand in some more.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy. Will you hear my plight?
So that means I've got 9,700 embers of enchantment now. Now that also means I could get 97 scrolls of empowerment if I wanted to, or about 2 bits of gear. Right, so we're going to go to Scarhald next because he can hand in his moats there as well. Boom, code man. Ooh. Extra win. Wow, he just beat Lewis by about half a second. Lou. This is all that happens, isn't it? You're so close on so many occasions. Like winning the Cyberpunk key. Late. Yeah.
We are not strangers here. Not truly.
There we go. So that's
Hear me, Kizinek.
You know, funny. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, Eugene, hopefully, Eugenie, hope that answers your question anyway. So there's a few choices for you there, but you know, you can try each server and see which you fancy. There's nothing to stop you on that one. Right. See, this is the other problem. Is I need to do these first.
The Bjornings once made
and get the
safe
gold marks
the
moats.
Riverlands. We will again.
Because I haven't got enough at the moment.
The Vales must be made safe. Do what you can.
Don't think so. Could be. Right, so that's that in my Google Sheet done. Scarhold moats done as well. So I've got these 3 to do and then get the moats as well, and that'll be that done. Boom. Boink. Here we go. I wish. Mm-hmm. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Yeah, there's the captive sheep. Now, Lewis, just be careful. You might get a bit of lift. There he goes. Boom. Let's get another heist on the go. Boop, 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 boop. He had movement. I got a message. Obviously, you guys know that I use XSplit, and I was kind of sponsored by them. I get the broadcaster program for free. I actually got a message off them the other day saying that they wanted to use my kind of word for it, not statement. It was for some marketing about why I used XSplit. You'll see my ugly mug on the XSplit website as well. Sandwiched between 2 lovely ladies, and it's probably the only time in my life that'll ever happen. But they actually messaged me and said that they want to use my picture and my statement on their marketing material, and they had to ask for my permission if that was all right. So I thought, yeah, that would be the one and only chance. Next stop, I'm going to be the on the front cover of, I don't know, Tesco Weekly or something. You know, I can see us going places. You know, XSplit one day. You're now a millionaire. Well, something like that. You know, Baz. I mean, I was trying to keep it under my hat, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they're just... See, you know what I was saying earlier about you fuckers? Like I told you, yeah. Exactly. See, this is why I stream, because I know as soon as I mention anything, you fuckers are just going to tear it to bits. Wow, got wiped out. I have a face for radio, as they say. Yeah. Hey, to be honest with you though, Lou, it's one of my best photos. I actually took it on a webcam, and it's actually turned out to be one of the best photos I think I've ever seen of myself. I don't generally like photos of myself. I'm very against having my picture taken. But they'd asked me years ago to actually have a picture taken and send in some kind of statement, you know, for blah blah. But it's actually one of the pictures I only actually like of myself. It's a pretty good picture. It's in the special occasion bank. Wow, original. You you do worry me there. I really hope that that special bank does not begin with W. For Wednesdays, yeah. It's a Wednesday only bank. Oh dear. Yeah. See, this is why we will never be on the LOTRO stream. I don't think they're actually here anymore. There was somebody earlier asked when the LOTRO points giveaway. This is why you'll never see the LOTRO points giveaway on this channel, unfortunately. I think they might have got confused because I know that there's, I think, one streamer at least that does a weekly giveaway of LOTRO points on the official LOTRO stream. I don't know if they just got confused because you had quite a few people in here. They thought it was the official stream. Now, I would, don't get me wrong, if they allowed gifting, I would actually give away coins, points and stuff like that, but there's no way to do it. You can't gift anything. And I can imagine it's a long, long way down the list. I think it's a case of the LOTRO points giveaway that they do on the official stream is a manual thing that they do. Where literally they find out the player name and then one of the GMs adds the coins, or add the points that way. Right, so that's them done. Let's go back to Ragnhild. Yeah. Bumps is like, I'm feeling like a barrel. Eating too much. Right, so there we go. That's that one done.
Our people survived, and our hardships made us stronger.
Yeah. Lost of the glue.
Will you help us?
Sword and buried doom.
There's always more to be done.
There's always more to be done. Oop. That's it. It's half time, 0-0. I think. Let's, oh, hang on. Is it? No. Seems to be. Yeah, half time, I think. Oh, 40th minute, yeah. So. There we go. City missed a penalty, didn't he? Blimey. I haven't seen that. I haven't been keeping up with it, to be fair. Oh, yeah, 37th minute. Gundogan put the penalty over the bar. Oh, dear. wonder what they're saying it was quite a bizarre penalty, so I don't actually know what what it was. Or how weird it was. Bit of an odyssey. I actually had a bit of well, I don't know how well it actually worked, but I had a bit of an idea, and this is probably for Lewis and Baz actually as well, is at one time I'd like to do some group content, either a 6-man or a raid or whatever, on the tank, for example. But I want to do it in first person mode only, so literally zoomed in like that, so I can't see what's going on. So imagine like the threshold that we did, you know, where obviously mobs start coming in. I'll bring the lube in first person. I can't see what's going on without permanently actually turning around, so it would be a case of other people would have to tell me when the mobs are coming in, which side they're coming, so I'd have to turn around. Lube, yeah. Am I expected to complete every single quest where I am for my Hobbit? No, you don't have to. Literally, Jaffa, you will out-level the area. That's when you just move on. You can go back if you're a completionist and do those quests if you so wish. But yeah, you don't have to do them all. Some people do, literally because they want to complete every area. But what I will say to that is that if you do several characters, overall, you're going to end up have done them all anyway. We've got another person in here now. I need to find the stairs down. I think I've collected everything. I need to get a little bit of shift on. I'm ahead of these. I mean, the other option is as well, you can buy the XP disabler, which is the tortoise shell from the store. And that, when you have that in your pocket, it stops you earning any XP whatsoever. The only thing I'll say to that is it's handy if you want to complete, but I wouldn't worry too much. Because literally it's a case of you're not going to want to do every quest in every area and then do them again on another character. But some people do want to do everything on one character, literally. But if you have any preference in when it comes to leveling other characters, you aren't going to want to do 100 or 300 quests in an area and then all of a sudden think, I don't want to do them again when you come round to it again on another character. I think you kind of burn yourself out a little bit, so just be mindful of that. If it's your only character, then fine, fair enough, but if you're going to do alts, I wouldn't. Right, so Silent Glut defeated many of these, have we? Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't really worry Jaffa, to be honest with you. I would just plow on through to the next area. I wouldn't worry about maxing it, because you will drive yourself crackers if you do that many. But like I say, some people, if it's their only character, then fine. If it's not your only character, then yeah. I feel like I've missed a set of bones now. Open some down here. There they are. Found them. I'm fairly certain that around here to the left is the stairs down. Right, so oh, he's killed him then. Evil Waffle. Fellowship of Guardians. We must have killed the Gloom. It'll be back up again very soon. There he is. Point. Done. Right, so... Oh, I need one more silent gloom. Nearly left before I killed it. Point. There we go. Now we're done. Now we can leave. Boink, boink. You haven't got first base yet, Lou. Trust me. I just love when you rolled a 20. I've never seen someone so excited about rolling a fucking dice for 20. He's like, yes, I'm going to bone a virtual character. But that's normal for Lewis. Because let's be fair, we've had the sock puppet saga, haven't we, Lewis? Haven't we? With his little googly eyes. Hello, Lewis. What would you like to do? I'd like you to suck my cock. Oh, I'll do that for you, Lewis. No problem. Oh, dear. Leave Mr. Crisp alone. Oh, dear, Mr. Crisp. He was formerly called Mr. Soft. Oh, dear. He has to boil wash it every time. Been on there. He's aged terribly. Nice. Just decided to team up with this other person. Rangers of the Northern Spirit. Fucking range on minstrels is ridiculous. Yeah, it is always a public instant. Ah, well, you will now because of these are being by weeklies. You'll see a lot of people in here. Yep. Yeah, always in here now. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is you will be sharing kills left, right and centre. I don't know where he's gone. To the north. To the north. You're doing a cracking job, though. Killing everything that moves. I can't even get that sword. Ashiden 11 leveled up newbie. Ooh, brooch and a shun sword. He must have a speed buff on because he's outpacing me somewhat chronic. Little hobbits. Vroom. Probably. There he is. I found him. The minstrel range is bonkers. I'm actually not doing anything, he's doing everything. Yeah, he's off. He got a run speed. Unbelievable. Sword. So I need one more sword. We've got enough now for the skull marks for moots. few brooches. Come on there, let's get a little bit of sprint on to catch him up. Probably going to be in there. There's a sword, I'll pick that up. I think I'm in range. Hey. There we go. Right.
Holy shit, Snacks!
Leo Renzi, thank you for the follow. There we go. Have some epic sax, guy. There we go. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Right, protecting the kids' little color.
What do you need?
Now we can actually hand in gold marks for Moots as well.
What can I do for you?
Finished. So that's him done for tomorrow anyway. At least. So he's done that. Done that. So he is everything I can hand in is now complete. And tomorrow, obviously, or whenever, before Thursday, I've got another the Beornings Woodman and the Elves to do again. Because this is one of two. Obviously, you do them over 2 days. Now, the actual good thing is that when you finish Averbag over the second day, the Rapper quest is that you get moats and also 3. You also get 3 scrolls of empowerment as well, max tier 83s from each of them, so you get 9 from them. You can get 18 now per week from doing these quests, because each time you finish them, which is like 2 lots of 3, so you have to do obviously 2 for Ragnhild, 2 for Audvark, and 2 for Hithril over 2 days. Once you finish them, that completes the Rapper quest, which then gives you 3 scrolls of empowerment from each of them. So that's the 9. They then reset on a Thursday, so you then do them again. So you do them on the Thursday, you do them on the Friday. That completes the Rapper quest. You get another 3 from each, so you get another. Fantasy Zone is saying stretch. Thank you very much. I do always be sat for a good couple of hours. Good to stretch. So there we go. So that's that finished. What I need to do actually is just log out Terry. I'll leave him there. I'm going to actually have a look at my Capitan and see what we can get for him, if anything, because my captain is probably one of my favourite characters at the moment. Although Spamicus could do with some better stuff as well, actually. I'll have a look at my captain and see if his stuff is okay. He can actually barter for things, but Spam can get to Akan Kafu, whatever it's called in the Elder Slade. Anak, yeah, that's the one. Right, so let's just switch a route to Kriti is actually there at Anak Kafu. Most dashing, handsome captain you'll ever see. With the dodgiest hair ever. But yeah, swapping in and out on a lot of characters will cause things to load slowly and lag a little bit. So it's almost like oh, not that again. Right, so that's done. That's done. Exactly, Baz. Exactly. Total spitting image. You can tell, couldn't you? Chiseled jaw. Excellent looks. Grey hair. Almost a lifelike likeness. Scary, really. It's loading, but very, very slowly. Oop, there we go. Doink. Right, before I do anything, we're going to ask, because we haven't done one in a little while, we're going to ask one of these questions. Now, some of you that will know what they are, and they're kind of a bit of an icebreaker, conversation starter, sort of question that makes you think. And as many of you can respond, it doesn't cost you anything.
Holy shit,
Fancy Zone, thank you very much for the follow. There we go. Have some epic attacks, guy. There we go. Much appreciated. So, pretty much I'm just going to read out what's on the card. Geeked Elves Mass Debate. Wow. Jeez, I think that'll get my channel shut down in no time. So pretty much I'm going to just read out what's on this, and you've got to give some kind of response, what you think it is. It could be a moralistic kind of question. It could be, what would you like to spend X amount of money on, that kind of thing. So, here's the thing. You meet someone from 500 years into the future. You can ask him one question, and one question only. What would you ask him? There we go. So you meet someone from 500 years into the future. So 2521. Yep. You ask him one question and one question only. What would you ask them? Bazzi, who wins tonight's Super Bowl? Very good, actually. Very good. Yeah. What was the lottery numbers on? Very good, actually. Yeah, very good. What's the cure for cancer? Now remember, he might not know that. You've got to be very careful. Yeah, he might not actually know the answer to these questions. He might not even know what cancer is. You know. How many questions have you been asked? Very good. Lewis, be real. You're asking when the action is coming. Yeah. Lewis is still in cryogenic. He's been cryogenically frozen. He's saying, "When will I lose my virginity?" True. Language you might not even understand. I didn't say he could. Well, I suppose we can assume that he can understand. You can speak either Dutch, English, or whatever. But you meet a man from the future. Kim's going, yep, so we survived. You stuck in a time loop. I'd ask him, is a Jaffa cake or a biscuit? Fuck's sake, don't start that again. So you meet a man from the 500 years in the future. You can ask him one question and one question only. What would you ask him? Ooh. Will we ever get out of lockdown? That's a very good one. Very good, Dan. Runic says, what happens from now till then? Would you want to know that? I mean, really, would you want to know? Now, we obviously know that we haven't destroyed ourselves in 500 years. Technically, for him to still be there. However, he could be from another planet. He could be from Mars. Earth could have gone. Mars could be the only colony. Yeah. Yeah. So that's... What would I ask him? Jaffa's like, it's a cake! He's like, don't fucking start. What would I ask him? What would I ask him? I don't know. I actually don't know. It'd be so difficult because you'd have all these permutations. Jaffa, I just ate a packet of your family. They're still showing me bits of Top Gear on Dave. Right, for those of you that you don't know, because you're not from the UK, Top Gear you might have heard of with, you know, Jeremy Clarkson, etc. They now do their own Amazon show. Now, Dave is a free-to-air channel that is in the UK, and they do show a lot of repeats of Top Gear on Dave. Indeed. So, what would you ask them? See, I mean, like we had earlier, you know, who won the Super Bowl in 2021? Would you then put a shit ton of money on it? You know, but do you trust them? Do you put your life savings onto? That's a moral question, isn't it? Do you put your life savings onto a win for Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they sneak it by a point in the fourth quarter overtime. Yeah, apparently if he looks like Lewis, you don't trust him. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. We've had some absolute corker of questions, really have. Let's have a look. I mean, one of the funny ones was, you can magically speak one sentence to everyone on Earth. What do you say? You know, stuff like that. It's like, when does Keepy finally OD on his swirl binges? Oh, royal. Yeah. Keepy's like, I don't do it. Actually, they're outside, aren't they? Of course they are. They're outside for these gears. Strange space object. Spaceman came traveling. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Skybird, I wouldn't ask because I would assume that he or she is either here to give me information or are they going to kill me because I become dictator of the world. Cool. Welcome, strange space object. Now, what kind of object are you? You're a strange space one, we obviously, but what object are you? These are the crucial questions you've got to ask here. You know, no other channel's going to ask this. You know, at the end of the day, we need to know this. Very well, thank you. Very well. Yeah, we've got 36 fine, wonderful people in here, all enjoying. Keep you sitting there with an IV drip with chocolate milk. Yeah.
Gundabad shall be ours at last.
Gundabad shall be ours at last. That's all the level 2 stuff. Don't want that. Don't want
We
it.
have come too far to turn back now.
Right, my sense might gear tier 1 bloody threshold. Right, so let's have a look. Just gonna double check. If not, I might get because I did get the helm of the threshold for this character last week, which was quite handy. But I'd be tempted to check on my tank what he's actually wearing. Yeah, so they're 434. So yeah, possibly. So Sabatons of the threshold would be a possibility. I'm just checking if there's anything else. 426. Yeah, that's 40. Could be a planet we don't know. I don't even know myself. Indeed. Right, let's have embraces of the threshold. 426. 426. Less agreed. So literally, for me, the only thing would be the Sabatons of the threshold, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to spam and I'm going to see which he requires. Shall see. We'll just log him out. We'll bring spam back on because spam can get here and like I say, he's got some here we can I'll give him. Indeed. Right, let's have a dad joke. Another dad joke. Let's see how shit we get this one. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Yeah, that would be a possibility. Yeah. Have a good day. Yep, see ya. Bye. I'm ensuring I have a good day by going home. Terrible. But yeah. True, Bub. There is that exception to the rule. Everything has an exception to the rule. To be fair, you could probably get the REM gear for half the price, and the difference is very minor. Yeah, true. I just don't know how well geared he actually is, to be fair. But I'm just gonna have a look and see what he's got. If there's nothing really there, then I won't bother. Why does spam look like a turd in a box? Whoa, back up. Wow. Yeah, okay. Turd in a box. Shocker. Not a turd in a box. He's the gift that keeps on giving. He's like luncheon meat. That's why he's called Spam. Now, a lot of my characters are named after, or some are anyway, named after Monty Python. Now, Lewis, before you start hitting the dismiss button from the kin, I'm going to mention the Knights Who Say Knee, because that was my original kinship, which is still in operation, just stealthily in the background. A lot of my characters are named after characters or people from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Now, obviously, Spam is one of the... Malik, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Spam is obviously from the famous scene where they say you got spam, spam and eggs, spam and chips, spam with spam. So that's why he's called Spam. I've got a roomkeeper. He's called Creosote because he's named after Mr. Creosote. Which obviously you'll remember from, I think, which film's it from? Is it Meaning of Life? I think it's The Meaning of Life. Every sperm is sacred, yeah. So that's from The Meaning of Life. Mr. Creosote, he's the one that kind of explodes because he keeps eating and eating and eating, and then John Cleese, as the waiter, says, not even a wafer mint, and he says, fuck, and then he just explodes because he's eating too much. I have Farkoff, who is from The Life of Brian, because when you have the are you the People's Front of Duty? Yeah, fuck off. So that's how I kind of got around the naming convention a little bit. Sounds like me. Yeah. And I think I ever got... Well, Terry's not really, and neither's Mary. Terry is Terry Hinge. That's his name. Just swap the first letters. Terry Hesticles gone. It's Mary Hinge. Yeah. Sorry, Mary Hinge and Terry Hesticles. So just swap the first letters around. Creety. Creety Swatch. Yeah. So swap the kind of first two letters from Swatch over with C and R for Creety. So swap the first two, you get a sweaty crotch. Hysteria, that's just because Hysteria was my favourite album. So I always dive in with that name because I beat a friend of mine, Scott, Roger the Shrubber. He always, when we used to game together, you had to create a character name. We'd always dive in and be the first one to actually get the name Hysteria. And that is how we first knew each other. Because when I used to run a gaming clan and we used to play Call of Duty United Offensive, he turned up into my server with the name Hysteria as well. And I was Hysteria. Obviously, you have the gamer tags beforehand, so we were slightly different. I think he was... I can't remember what they were called. But anyway, whatever they were called with the gamer tags, we were both called Hysteria, and that's where they started coming regularly to my server. And that's how we got to know each other. This story of how Gaz found his soulmate. Indeed. Right, so I need to go to Anak Kafu. So yeah, it's all, all intertwined. All intertwined. Yep. Right, here we go. Right, Bobby Asher shot. Yep, there's the socials, by the way. If you want to follow me on Twitter, click at the link, hit me up on there. If you want to see YouTube, YouTube pretty much is a lot of my previous streams all updated. He told me you met Wild Dogging. Sadly, that isn't your fantasy, Lou. Sorry, that's not exactly how it happened. Sadly, no. The YouTube channel is mostly my streams that are uploaded as VOD, so you can watch them on there. And then the Discord, if you want to join us on there, you are more than welcome. More than welcome. Bumming for food. That's what a Lewis happens. He says, I'll let you bum me for... Lewis got all excited when he heard that there was a burger joint open called Five Guys. It's like, woohoo! Bukkake party! Oh dear, sorry, Lou. I'm going to get called all sorts now, are you?
Be ours at last.
Oh, I always talked to that one. It's not him, it's him. Right.
Only a Drak shows mercy in battle.
Right, might gear, bloody threshold. Right, so the helm of the threshold. See, I've got the hardened helm already. At 426, so it's not that much. Yeah, you're getting maybe 4,000 armor. Yeah, you're gaining a bit of might, a little bit of vitality, crit defense. But that I'm just using because it's physical mastery and crit rating. Sabatons. I've got the Warrior's Silk Steel boots as well, so there's nothing really there. But let's have a look at braces. No. No talk. Ring. Where? Yeah, he's not badly done. I mean, them gauntlets aren't the best in the world. Whereas they might be better with the tactical incoming healing, vitality, and might. But you lose quite a bit of might on them, actually, in comparison. You lose over 1,000 might. But then you gain 6,500 armor. So let's just have a quick check on... Oops, things have gone well wonky. We're 3-1 down. Yep. 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 So yeah, it looks like it's gone well. Salah, oh sorry, Gundawan scored in the 49th minute, then we scored a penalty. Then they scored in the 73rd and then the 76th, so... And we're in the 80th minute, so it's pretty much game over, I think. There we go. So yeah, not really anything I'm going to want to grab there, if I'm honest. I mean, I could technically bring creosote here. But what I might do instead is I may spend all these not scrolls, embers of enchantment on getting more scrolls, because I know that he has a lot of gear. Yeah, the belt that's max to just. I may bring creosote here just to get him some better gear, because he's not actually been in it at all. I have got some gear. The other problem is as well, he's not actually done Minas Morgul yet. He hasn't even been into Minas Morgul yet, so bit of a shame, but never mind. Cheers, Lou. I'll take that as a great compliment. Thank you very much, dude. He's just sent me an IM. You know, Lewis is just, you know, sending me a message. You know, just, you know, you lot can't see because you shouldn't be at my picture, my view of my cam. But yeah, but thank you very much for everyone joining us. I know some of you are new to the stream. You'll have had the warning when you come in that it is an mature stream, and that's for good reason. We do cover very adult topics on here, and conversation can basically dissolve into, well, childish humor, should we say. So if you are at all sensitive of ears, or certain subjects might go, oh god, I can't believe they said that, just be warned, that's what it's like here. We make no exceptions on it. It is in jest, it is in fun. Some of us have known each other for very, very long, a long time. So yeah, we have to say it's mature because we're immature. Indeed. So and I'm kept under constant watch by my better half, who actually sat about 7 feet to my left. That is Magic and Sparkle. So if anybody should insult her, you'll have me to deal with. I can insult her as much as I like, but nobody else. Yeah, Keepy, I can't believe it's so tame here. Yes, something like that. Anyway, something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check. So that's all done now. That's onto there. That's cool. There should be an option to ask for consent to view immature content. Yeah, there should be at the start. Obviously, it's like, this is immature content. Do you want to click? Yeah. But no, it's all done in jest. It's all done in fun. If you do hear anything that you are offended by, then I'm sorry, that's your own fault because you've had the warning when you've walked in the door. Yeah, Jaffa, she is. Yes, we live together. We're due to get married eventually because she did actually say yes, and I didn't even have to bribe her with anything either. To be fair, on Christmas Day in 2020, I did indeed get down on one knee and ask her to marry me, and then it took her 5 minutes to actually give me a fucking answer. So I actually had to say, and this is word for word, a yes would be good. So she never actually said anything. She was a little bit gobsmacked, which is quite good because normally you can't shut her up, if I'm honest. Yeah. You notice how there wasn't much comeback there, was there? You know, like you couldn't disagree. But sure, but someone say 69 if we get your light score, kids. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I haven't actually put it up onto YouTube yet, but I will do, and I'll put the link to it as well. If you just give me a second, if you want to see how guttural our humour can get, you want to watch the latest Dungeons and Dragons episode. We're very new to it. Myself, Rowan Than, and Lewis the Blob, along with Keeper Ellos. We are the adventurers, and we'll run through this campaign by Balthelion. He's not here at the moment, isn't Balth? I think you're talking to him anyway, or you were earlier, Keepy. And it devolved into guttural humour within about 5 minutes. If that, to be fair. I think we just got out of the intro before Lewis was trying to pickpocket Keeper Ellos. And then Balth said, "You feel something stiff in his pocket." So all of a sudden it changed. It was a case of, did Keepy have a bit of lift? Or was it, just Lewis trying to give him a reach around? Because the story is that Keeper Ellis in the last session had been knocked out. Pretty much he was downed. He was nearly dead. And we had to decide whether to kind of revive him. But I'm just going to go to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. I'm just going to set up the actual video, and then I'll post a link for you, and then you guys can see it straight away. Oh, a torch, of course. Fucking big pockets. And why would it's not one with batteries? Right, just give me a second while I just go to I'll crack on there. Right, let me just find it. I'll just get the next session. A torch, so an old school flashlight. Fuck's sake. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, just bear with me while I put that into there. Right, there we go. Just give me a second. Right, apparently there's a copyright claim on it, but it doesn't matter anyway because now, funnily enough, I always use how you doing, Ethelos? I always use songs by Miracle of Sound. Now, YouTube have actually come along and said that there's an issue with that one. So apparently in the different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dispute that claim. Remember, the following are not valid based on Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that. But what I'll do is, it's just at the start, it's going to mute probably one of the songs, but that's fine. It's always a little bit of an oddity, that one. So we're going to go public with that anyway in a second. Let's put the end screen on. There. In fact, I can go there. Save that to there. And well, let's just save that there. So if you are a follower of the YouTube channel, that should be live now. But for anybody that isn't, you've got to ask yourself why. Why? I'm just going to copy that into there, and that is the thing for you to see. There we go. Now you can click that link; it will work. It's just for whatever reason, it's the shortened link, so it doesn't always resolve correctly. But that is our latest session of Dungeons and Dragons, which is always good fun. Like I say, it devolves into some guttural humour fairly quickly, but by all means, do check it out. Yeah, to be honest, I don't have now because I use Miracle of Sound stuff, and he has said he'll not copyright claim anything because he owns the copyrights to it, which is very bizarre. And I always give him credit and reference. Just dance on the bet. There we go. So yeah, it's actually when I've uploaded it to YouTube, they're saying that there's a copyright claim for one of the songs on there. But I will check that because I think it's a little bit on the hey, that's not correct, because he doesn't claim anything, and he said as long as you give me credit, which I have done, he's perfectly fine, and there shouldn't be any. So I will double check on that anyway. But yeah, it's always a fun session, is the D&D. We are newbies at it. We can't always remember the commands. But yeah, do check it out if you want to see more of that. There are previous sessions that we did as well. So that's the 5th one up to now. So do check out the previous ones if you want. They are all available on the YouTube channel. And you'll probably find something quite entertaining through those. Right. There we go. Right. So what I'll do is I shall just log Spammicus Maximus Meridius out. And see what we come up with, because we'll bring Creosote on. Right, let's just switch a room. Hopefully. Is on the login screen, but it's doing its usual wait 10 minutes while it says I'm logged out, but it's not before it loads in the other characters. There we go. Right, so we're just going to go bring up Creosote. We're probably going to break off soon for some food because we need to eat something. And what I might do is after that, instead of coming back for more LOTRO, we may play a game that I've been wanting to play for a little while since it came onto the Microsoft Store. It's a game called Medium. You might have heard of it. It's a very clever little game, actually. Shit, I need to go to Limlock, don't I? And up. We'll just go to Limlock and then turn up there. Which is very, very handy because it's been put onto there. I'm going to have a look and see what that is probably later on. No worries, Keepy, no worries. We shall see you soon. See you soon. So we're just going to talk to the stable master. We can to get to... Where? Hang on. We're going to be health-celled, aren't we? Let's go to there. So if you haven't seen it, I've not played it yet, but I do want to try it. It's a bit of a kind of mysterious horror where you flip between different instances. So if you want to check that out, we will do later on. A bit of a difference of change. We do obviously extensively play LOTRO here, but I do like to play other stuff as well. We will also do probably another Star Wars Battlefront 2 session. May the Farce be with you, which was good fun. Some of the maps are kind of spoilt having the heroes, if we're honest, but what game was that then? What? Do you mean the one that I was just on about, Baz? It's a game called Medium. Yeah, it's just gone on to the Game Pass. Called Medium. So we're going to try that out later. Right, so let's just check. While we're here, before we forget. Let's have a look.
We have come too far to turn back now.
So let's have a look at the will tier 1 bloody slash. So what is holding me back on that then? So they're bound to account, so I can actually get them. Okay. So is it because that I haven't got the reputation that I can't use them? Because I'm only neutral with the March on Gundabad, you see. Okay. Medium rare, very good, very good. Right, these must be rep bound. That's why I can't actually get them. Yeah, see, that straight away is quite a decent improvement. Less will, but slight increases in vitality, outgoing healing as well. Because with this character, I'd like to do both healing and obviously DPS. I mean, the DPS is quite phenomenal. I do enjoy the DPS, but what I'll do actually is I'll just go here and hand in some reputation stuff. We'll just collect these and get which ones we actually need. We haven't got anything yet, so let's just go to our shared storage. This is the handy bit as well, is the stuff that you can collect here. You can literally do that. Oh, that was what I picked up yesterday. Tome of Fate 6. Wasn't bloody bad. Now, I don't know what would actually have. How you doing, Charvel? Tome of Fate 6. I've got 10, 11, 8, 9. So I've got 6, 8, 9. I haven't got rank 5 on that one. But I don't know if anything will actually, to be fair. Not entirely sure. Let's just... Nothing on there. Nothing on there. 2, relic combo. Deconstruct. Door locked. That doesn't really matter on too much. Not gonna really, I haven't thought, but I'll just unlock them. As you do. Right. So we can hand in Blackened Claws. Tasks at hand. These are quite handy. Per character, you can do what's called the tasks at hand. For 10 tasks that you hand in per week, you will get a universal optional crafting agreement. Now, this, when you use it to craft, gives you a 100% crit rate for one item. Okay, you can only use it once. So if I look at Taylor, for example, if I was crafting a Captain's Armaments, for example, if I used one of the universal optional crafting ingredients, I would get 100% crit. So it would definitely give me the Ironfold Standard of Hope. If I didn't use it, I would have a 26% crit chance. However, using that would make it 100, so you'd guaranteed get the Ironfold Standard of Hope, which is a slightly better version. So always try on your various characters to actually get at least 10 done a week per character. It's fairly easy to do because you do, collect them over time. So I'm just going to hand those in. Lot to be done. I mean, some people have these big spreadsheets for stuff like this as well. I've literally just got it for the tasks, such as Minas Mogul, dailies, weeklies, etc. that you need to do. Right, Onyx Scales. And that. So I've hit my task limit, which is reached. I think it's 7 on this character. I think it's 7. Bring up. It's 8. It is 8. There we go. So yeah, we're not going to do any more because there's no point. So I'll just bring up that and bring up tasks. I do get rid of these. I tend to do anyway because there's no point having them until maybe the following day. So there we go. And then we'll just open up handy dandy shared storage back into the rep. Plunk that in there. Again, this area, because it's busy, everything takes that little bit longer to do. So sometimes it's easier to go to quieter places and hand in things. So you get these general errors because it just doesn't keep up with what you're actually trying to achieve. Which is annoying, but hey ho, can't have anything. Count essences into there. That can go into there as well. What I'll do is I'll put these into the main chest. I haven't unlocked everything for there to use those yet. Get rid of that. I did have another guardian item there, which I don't need. Get rid of that as well. We don't need that. That can go into legendary. Right, so we're going to get the leathers out. Large craft in there. Open that up. Drop them in. Pristine eyes. Always good. Always good. Dunedain script. Fragments of the Dunedain. That can add together. That could go down there. Just when I was doing low level stuff yesterday, I did actually find quite a few bits that I will keep using for various other chainsaws and baseball bats. Baz doesn't always, not good combo. But I'm just going to stick this into here for the trade. He's going to go to my hunter, who is my scholar. That is the leathers. Go into there. Just going to bring up my shop. Get rid of that. Withered ears. Lost essences. Okay, Dwaro gleam. Stone abraded. Stone worm. Shattered axes. We don't need. Grey dust piles. That. And that. So what I need to do now is just drag that out. Took all the oil out and he still got beaten up with it. Shocking. Shocking. There we go. So this is how handy it is having the VIP stuff. I'm not trying to push VIP on anyone because it does cost a monthly fee. But when you do get it, having this ability to access your vaults, your store and everything is super. Once there was a milkman whose skills were legendary. Hey, that's what I say. Legendary. Right, let's just drag that out of there. Open it up. A bit of high-grade scar. Indeed. Didn't want to drop in there, did it? Is that not going to allow me to go in? As it's saying it's full. It might be saying it's full and that's why it can't go in there. So we'll just get the other one. Open that up because that does have some space. Yes, see that one. There we go. There we go. These crafting carry-alls do come up on sale every now and again. I think the rep large task item one is very, very handy because you will get shitloads of them over time. It does save space quite dramatically, but they do come up on sale quite regular. Right, so he's done that. We'll just get rid of that. So we'll remove that. Don't need that. He does need to go back to there to do them probably tomorrow or whenever. We shall see. Right, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. We're going to come back probably later on in a little bit for a change of pace. We're going to play, like I say, a game called Medium. If you haven't seen it before, it's a bit of a kind of a thriller, horror, suspensey kind of game, which I'm sure will be intriguing to follow the storyline on because there is one. And hopefully it will play quite nicely. So I hope you can join me for that because I've been wanting to play it. I've put it off and put it off. But I think it'll be great for you to see as well. So if you do want to follow me on the Twitter, on the YouTube, and also join our Discord, you're more than welcome to hit us up on either or either of those. And we shall see how that varies later on. Thank you very much to Fantasy Zone for the follow and Leorenzi for the follow as well. But big thanks to everybody that's been in this afternoon. Furlon, Hark, Keepy, Ethlosoft, Lewis, Lieutenant Nemesis, Magic, Mrs. Sting, Original, Skybird, Acid Wiz, B Green, Boosh de Pyro. Wow, get me words around them. Carbob, Chromite, Shuraquista, Codeman, all the crazies. Guerrero's still with us. Hinyaldi, Holy Sheet, Jaffa, Yinya, Lyran, Mando, Nettlebrew, Rowinthan, Cillianum, Sniped, Talrian, Tomtons, VNK, Vanya, 72, Virgo Pros, Roomfondel, and Warm Spiral Dragon. Warm Spiral Dragon, if you have any questions about LOTRO, please don't hesitate to ask. I know you're just getting back into the game and you're probably giving it a try. But we're going to get some food. We'll be back in a little bit, so make sure you're following the channel, get your notifications on, and we'll be back in a little while with some Medium. Hope you can join us for that. But in the meantime, folks, thank you very much. We shall see you very, very soon. TTFN for now. Bye-bye.
Dick nuts! dick nuts?